Good morning, my friends. This is Mariana Crawford, and welcome to another episode of Glam MC.
MC in the place to be. If you like makeup, just wait and see. These videos will teach you something. If you like it, thumbs up it. Subscribe to my channel if you like my stuff. I'll appreciate it greatly. Give it up.
I'm going to be doing a get ready with me with my 39A Dare to Create palette. This palette is so beautiful, and I want to create a little bit more looks with it. I saw that Taylor do a look with it yesterday, and I was so excited to see what she came up with. Her makeup is always so beautiful, so I'm gonna try to do another look with it. I want to go into this area right here. I've tried the greens and the blues already, and I want to do a little bit of a, I don't know, maybe pink or purple. It depends, whatever I'm feeling at the moment, but I want to try out those colors now. I'm really happy because this was limited edition, and now it's available and it's not going anywhere, so I'm kind of glad about that because the formula of these shadows are really great. I would highly recommend you pick it up. So many shades for such a really great price. So, I mean, you can't go wrong with this one. The only thing this one doesn't have is a highlight shade. Everything else it does have. So, let's get into it. I'm going to prime my face with Laura Mercier. This is the Foundation Primer Radiance. I already prepped my skin with micellar water, toner, and moisturizer, eye cream, depuff cream, acne cream. You name it, I did it already. And this primer gives me a glow. You see, it has a little bit of a glow. All right. I'm gonna use my Fenty Beauty foundation. This is in the shade 210. It's a lighter shade for me. Shake it up, shake it up. So for foundation, I like to put it in the center of my face first, and then work my way out. I really like this shade. I think it matches me very well. I don't know if on camera you can see. It matches my neck perfectly. Now my chest is a little bit red, but it matches my neck perfectly. The way to see if your foundation is your match is by going outside in natural lighting and seeing if it matches there with your neck. Because in lighting indoors, it's really hard to shade match yourself, especially like in Sephora. If you're in Sephora, you want to know exactly what your shade is. Try on a foundation, go outside in the natural light, and then check to see if it's your shade, and then go back inside, because you're not going to be able to match yourself very well inside. I'm going to try this, and I hope it's going to be okay. I'm going to use a little bit of the Colourpop No Filter foundation. Concealer. Let's see. Take a little bit of Laura Mercier powder and set my makeup with it. I like to turn it over, tap off all the excess, and then just press it into the skin. This gives a smoothing effect. It mattifies and sets the makeup very nicely. Oh, that's really loud. So yesterday I got the news that we're gonna have to move in 8 days. I mean 7 days now. So at the end of this month, I'll be out of this apartment and officially with just one place to live. Be at the house completely. I'm still renovating. We haven't started the windows and doors yet, and I'm freaking out because we're gonna have to live there while they're doing windows and doors, putting on AC, and fixing the bathroom and fixing the kitchen. But the bathroom and the kitchen, still we have a long way to go because the windows and doors by itself is going to be a lot of money for us to, you know, to dish out. So it's going to be a little bit stressful for me. And I kind of love this apartment. Everything's so pretty, so nice. I know it's small, but I've gotten used to it. It's been 6 years living here, so I'm kind of sad to be leaving, to tell you the truth. This is one of my favorite. It's Pin Rose. Salt water from Replica is becoming one of my favorites now. I got a sample of it and I think it's awesome. And Chloe is one of those perfumes that I put on and stays on me all day. It's really hard to find a perfume like that stays on you all day, that you go to work and you still smell it on you. So I told my husband, I was like, if you ever want to get me something, get me Chloe. But Replica is starting to be one of my favorites as well. It stays on me all day too. Yesterday, after 12 hours, my husband told me, oh, you smell good, and I put that on in the morning, like in the morning time. So this is the new Makeup Forever pencils, and I really like them a lot. This one's Whatever Walnut. It's like a pinky brown, and I love it. My perfect shade. I love this. Okay, anyway, I'm gonna do a little bit of my brows now. I've been really liking this product. It's the Chella. It's so nice. I just like the shade and the creaminess of the product. It just goes on really quickly. I mean, I didn't think I was gonna like it this much, but I really do. The product is inside the cap, so you just dip in the brush, and it's convenient because everything's right there in this little twisty cap. At first I was like, this packaging is weird, I don't know. It's very different. Highly recommend it. As I use it more and more, I like it more and more. So next I'm just gonna brush that through just to blend it a little bit. All right, next I'm gonna bronze my skin, and I'm gonna be using my Sigma Soft Angle Contour F23 and Kevyn Aucoin bronzer. This one's Bronze Desert Nights. I'm just gonna bronze today. I'm not gonna contour. Just gonna warm up my cheeks and the perimeter of my face. Very lightly. I don't want to go overboard. big brushes like this are convenient because it takes you less time to cover more space. Like I used to use my little tiny brush like this one, use this one, and to bronze you can't really use like a little tiny brush. You have to have a big brush so that you can cover a lot of space in a short period of time, and then it goes quicker. I'm gonna do a little bit on the sides of my nose. All right. It's very light. I didn't do too much. And now for blush. For blush, let's see. I can use either very pink or coral. I think a coral. I'm gonna use browns and pinks today, so let's check this one out. Let's see. I'm gonna check this one. This one is called Drive Me Crazy. It's very nice. Very, very nice. And I'm doing it in an upward motion to give my face a lifted effect. If I do it straight this way, it's kind of weird. So yeah, that's just the way I do it. I don't know. You can do it however you like, but I like doing the products in a angled upward motion just to give my face a lifted look. So let's see, next. That's a really pretty color. It has like little tiny shimmers on it, so it's glowy. All right. I am going to zoom in. I shouldn't zoom in just so you can see the colors that I'm going to be selecting. I'm going to use my color switch to make sure there's no product on my brush. So I've noticed that I've been using my makeup videos as a little bit of therapy because I'm used to writing in a journal, and I haven't written my journal in a long time because when I do these videos, I kind of talk about what's going on in my life a little bit. You know, a little bit, not, I don't go crazy telling my whole life story, but things that are like on my mind at the time, I usually talk about on my videos, and you kind of get to know me a little bit and get to know a little bit about my personal life, and also get makeup tips and tricks, I guess. Let me know in the comments below if you like that, or if there's any questions that you may have for me. Maybe I can answer some questions, and that way you can get to know me a little bit better. You know what I've been doing lately? And see, this is the type of thing, like things that I've been doing, I come up in my videos and stuff like that. It's just a little bit of me in every single video. So if you like my videos, then you like a little bit of me too. Anyway, I've been watching Cat Chats videos, like Kathleen Lights, her channel. She has a lot of videos where she just sits down and chats with and tells stories about her life. Embarrassing, awkward stories, boyfriend stories, and everything. And I kind of feel like she's one of my friends, like just because I'm watching her life story, you know what I mean? And I kind of like that she puts herself into it. It's not just makeup. It's sitting down talking about her life and who she is and what her experiences were, and funny stories and stuff like that. And I kind of want to make sure that on my channel you get a little bit of me. It's just not makeup all the time. So all right, that beautiful brown. I mean, I love putting down these transition shades are so beautiful, like to put down first and then build it up. I love them. So let's go ahead and get a smaller brush and start building up the crease. I gotta figure out whether I want this one or red. Okay, I'm gonna do these four over here. So I'm gonna start with this one on the outer V. Put a little bit of that one in the outer V. Really, really deep, really, really dark. It's okay. Just placing it. And then we're gonna blend it out. Alright, like that. Next, I'm gonna take the bright color. I'm using my color switch to make sure I don't have any product on this. I'm gonna take the bright pink and put it over here. Right in the middle. Alright, and then I'm gonna take my M433, change it, and just blend it. Eyeshadow is my favorite now. It used to be lipstick. Lipstick used to be my thing, like, and I still love lipstick, don't get me wrong. I have a whole bunch, and lipsticks are just like, I love them, you know, I love lipsticks. But now that I know how to do my eyeshadow has become my favorite. And yesterday I was watching the Taylor use this palette, and when she put in this color, I think it was, yeah, this color, like on the outer V, and she put it down, I was like, oh, that looks so good. Like, it's exciting to me. Like, this is a sickness for sure. I am in love with makeup, and I'm not afraid to see it. So now I'm gonna use a little bit of this shimmery shade. So if you can see, this one right here has a little shimmer to it. The other ones are matte. The other ones that I put on, all of these three, are matte. So I'm gonna go ahead and put a little sparkle in the inner side of my eye, and I'm gonna try with my finger first. It feels like a very dry formula. It's not like creamy or anything like the blue. Very dry. And I'm just pressing that onto the lid. No kind of wet anything. I haven't wet my finger or anything. It's coming on, but I think that if I wet my finger or wet a brush and put it on, it'll be more pigmented and more foiled. So let me try it. Look at the color, it's so pretty. I don't know if you guys can see how beautiful that color is, but it is really nice. Let's see, I need a small brush. Yes, I'm gonna use this one, and I'm gonna wet it. And when I wet it, I'm gonna go ahead and see if maybe that'll make it pop a little bit. So has anybody on here been to Canada? I'm going to Canada in 2 weeks, and we're gonna stay at a family cabin, and I'm gonna be hanging out with my husband's family, and at a certain point, I think after we leave Canada, we're gonna go through and see Niagara Falls. I've been to Niagara Falls once, and it was beautiful. So I'm excited to do that again. But I'm kind of worried about being out in the woods in a cabin where there's an outdoor bathroom where it's like it's a built bathroom with a toilet seat and everything, but it's a hole, a really long, huge hole, and they take that bathroom and they move it around in different places after some time. So it's gonna be very interesting, to say the least. Very interesting. So I can't wait to experience that. It's gonna be something new for me, and to get away from doing housework and worrying about all the stuff that I have to do at home. So that's gonna be a cool trip. I'll tell you guys about it at another time. I'll probably record a little bit there, even though I know my husband's family, I don't think they approve of all my social media stuff. And to tell you the truth, I don't care. I'd rather me do something that makes me happy than makes them happy. So they're very private. They don't want any photos or any videos of them, and I totally understand that. But I'm gonna video me, and I'm going to probably do a makeup look there and probably film it. And I don't care if they like it or not, because that's just me. And I put a little bit of a transition shade. Sorry, I'm dropping everything. I put a little bit of the transition shade above it to buff it out and to make sure that that brown peeks through at the top and it's nice and blended. All right, so I'm gonna use a little bit of brown for the lower lashes. I feel like doing that. So let's see. I'm gonna use my smudger brush, which I love this brush for the lower lashes. It's perfect. This one is the Vintage Cosmetic Company, Step 3, Go Girl Go. And I'm gonna put a little bit of brown on the lower side. So let's see. I'm gonna use this one. I'm trying to use the brown that has the most either red or pink, that I think has a little bit of red or pink in it, and it's this one. And I'm connecting that with the outer V. All right. Okay, that's done. I'm gonna use a little bit of eyeliner and mascara, and I'm almost done. I'm gonna be using my Tom Ford eyeliner. And for mascara, I'm gonna try this one. This is the Wonderlash. I'm gonna try it again. It's called Unlashed. I recently received this, I think either in a BoxyCharm or Sephora Play, one of the two. I wanted to give you an update on my Urban Decay Born to Run palette. I am going to return this one, and I did 3 looks with it. I tried it out, and I have some shadows that are patchy, some that a lot that fall out. And it's not only a little bit of fallout, it's like a lot of fallout going on my lid, on my face. And it's one of those where even if you have powder on the lower side and you try to brush it off, it doesn't go anywhere, and ruins your face makeup if you've already done your face makeup. I'm the type of person that likes to do my face makeup first and then do my eyes, and that much fallout is just gonna ruined everything. Like I did a green look, and I had some green fallout on my face, and I tried to cover it up. Like I tried to dust it off, and then I tried to cover it up with concealer, and then the green was peeking through, and I noticed it. I don't care if other people couldn't notice it, maybe it was fine, but I noticed it, and it was just so annoying. And I'm very disappointed because I really wanted this palette to work, and I tried to make it work, but it just doesn't work for me. So I'm gonna have to return it, and you know, I wanted to let you guys know I'm not happy with it. I'm sending it back. I think this palette made me want to buy it because of the packaging. Because I think it's so freaking beautiful. When I saw it, I was like, oh, I want it in my collection. And then I saw that it had a whole bunch of colors in it, and I'm a color girl. I really like using lots of colors, and I wanted to try the formula, and I wanted, I don't have any Urban Decay palettes here except for my little mini Petite Heat. I got that in a giveaway, and I tried it, and I really like the formula of the Petite Heat, and it doesn't fall out on me. But this one, these shades have a lot of fallout on it, so I can't. I mean, some people don't mind fallout, but I really do. I mind. And that's just how I feel about it. I mean, this one right here, okay, this one is super patchy. This one right here comes down crumbly, thick chunks of eyeshadow will fall. Like I dipped it in, and I tapped it on my lid, and chunks of eyeshadow fell all over I was just like, what the hell? I was so upset. Like, I was so frustrated with this palette, to tell you the truth. Some of the colors are perfectly fine. This is a very weird consistency. If you put it on, you have to put a little tiny bit, because you blend it. I mean, you put it on your eyelid and it blends automatically. It's a really interesting formula. I kind of like this one. This one is pretty cool. This one is not super black. I tried both of them because I wanted to try this. I wanted to try all of the shades before. This shade right here, it is really beautiful. I put this on in a crease, and then I tried to use this one to put it on the bottom, and this one too, and it wouldn't blend together. Like, I had a hard time putting those two shades together where I can blend into each other. You could still see like they were divided, and then in my crease, because I have like a little crease right here, you can see the peach peeking through, and then the purple around it. It was just so bad. Like, I can't. I have to return it. I can't. No. And I feel bad, but I couldn't make it work. Okay. That is that, and that's a little bit negative. I'm sorry. I have here this MAC. No, I don't want to use this one. I want to use this Urban Decay brown shade. It looks really cool. Let's see. Comfort Matte. Kind of looks the same as my lip pencil. But creamier. Okay. So that is the completed look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I'm going to put a little bit of Cover FX Illuminating Setting Spray. And go like this. Dry it a little bit. All right. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. I'll catch you in my next video. Bye.